G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. We are heading into Aurukun. Aurukun is in Cape York, far north Queensland, and it's about a 9-hour drive on these dirt tracks to get down to to the closest city, being Cairns. So we're a long way from anywhere. We're out here in the wilderness. Cape York is like one of the last, wilderness fronts of Australia. Aboriginal people have walked throughout this country, called this country home for over 60,000 years. That is the oldest living culture on Earth. Now, within Australia, there are over 250 tribes. Now, each of those tribes have their own language, and those tribal areas were like nations. So there's over 250 tribal nations within Australia, and those nations are like countries. They have boundaries, and they have had those boundaries for thousands of years. Those boundaries weren't to be crossed for anything other than ceremony, marriage, war, things like that, and they were never to be crossed without given notice. So this was taken really seriously, and this was handled by a tribal law, L-O-R-E, very different to, white fella law, modern law that we have these days. Now, this area here, the Wik people who live in Aurukun, are one of the, the last tribes in Australia, particularly here in Cape York, that still talk their language and still carry out tribal law to this day. Now, tribal law here in Aurukun, you hear stories of things like, there's all of these communities in Cape York, actually all of these communities in Australia still have police stations within the community with Indigenous and non-Indigenous police officers who are there to enforce modern law. Now, in a place like Aurukun, when there's still tribal law as well, when there's several clans here within the tribe, and when they, like they have forever, when they come together for some reason to fight, sometimes it's carried out in the streets. These are stories I've heard where when the spears come out and that sort of fighting is about to take place, the modern law kind of goes out the window, and the police officers will have to retreat into their compound and shut the gates and let these Wik people carry out their tribal law in the streets. So I'm actually a bit nervous about coming in here, to be honest. But when the opportunity arose for me to come in and meet these people, I was excited, nervous but excited. And to be honest, I can't wait to get in there and meet everyone. And if it's anything like every other community that I've ever been to, everyone is so welcoming, and I just have the most amazing time with very special people. And I'm sure Aurukun's no different. But we're about to journey back in time, basically, into some very traditional culture, the oldest living culture on Earth, and we're going to learn a whole lot about the Wik people and the way that they carry out their law and their culture in this part of Australia, far north Queensland. Wow, this is nice.
Alright.
Oh, so beautiful.
What in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna get and wash my face in there.
It's my eye.
Big smile. What about you? You want to be on there too?
going to look at water.
Another amazing spot up here in Cape York. These people are just beautiful, so welcoming. I didn't know what the plan was today. Like I said, we had to come here, well I wanted to come here to meet Topsy's uncle and be blessed to country here and let the old people know that I'm here. And but now that we're here, it's, I mean, look out here behind me. I just sent the drone up in the sky for a bit of a look. It's absolutely beautiful. And there's oysters out in these rocks. Topsy's got the cast net out. She just loves her fishing. She's like Jordo, like 100% like Jordo, just loves her fishing. So I thought, why not? I gave the kids some rods. Picked up some rods in Cairns from BCF. Shout out to Cairns at BCF. They helped me out there a little bit to get some rods here for the kids. And we're all gonna have a fish together in paradise. Oh, you got a camera too? Yeah, you can use that. No, I have to use this one.
Can I have one thing, Rod?
Yeah, there's another one up there.
Can you give me one?
You can go get one. Should have brought those thongs, Topsy. Let's see what we can find in these rocks for lunch today. Then we'll go get a fire going up there in the sand dunes. Alright, the first thing is this beauty of an oyster here. Look at this. Yeah, that is a ripper oyster. It's probably a black lip. Alright, I'll knock it off this rock. We'll try and get a few more. Hopefully Topsy's over there getting a fish to go with it. Look at that. Woo! That's a bloody ripper, guys. Need like 4 or 5 of those and that's lunch sorted for me. And another one. Oh, how is that? Lost my knife though. This here is a baler shell, a very small one, and I've probably showed you guys in these episodes before, but the indigenous tribes all around Australia, or coastal tribes around Australia, have used these baler shells forever, for thousands of years, as when they get bigger. It's such a useful tool. You imagine, you know, no plates, no cups, no pots and pans, no cutlery, you know, like life was simple and you had to use things in nature. So they'd use this for collecting water. They'd use, as well as like a coolerman, which is, I'll show you guys that at another stage. It's a timber, like a timber handmade kind of water carrying device, like a big pot. But getting back to the baler shell, you'd also use it for melting things down in the fire, so, or boiling meat in the fire, things like that. So you'd be able to sit that on the edge of the coals in the white ash and get it nice and warm in there and yeah, boil your water, cook things, carry things. Very handy. What'd you get, Topsy?
Parrotfish.
Oh, nice.
Blue bone.
Little blue bone, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, we're keeping it?
Yep. I lost, I don't know what it was, but it was big and I lost it. The first cast I threw out.
I think I saw that when I was walking out.
Yeah, I had to stand up. He went behind that rock there.
Oh, it's nice here. It's deeper. Hey, I might bring a lure over. I'm just collecting some oysters. Yeah. I got a couple of big ones. Oh, they're one of my favourite. That's probably what got you the first time.
Yeah, but a bigger one. Like I couldn't even pull it in properly.
Big cod.
Keeping this?
Yeah, that's so tasty. Nice one, Topsy. Yeah, we got that. We got some oysters. We're gonna have a feed.
Lunch is almost gone.
How good. Oh, yeah, there's a couple there too. You gonna take me the easy way back?
The Tom way, Colonel. Bring them little twigs. Come this way.
Wait for now. At the kitchen. No, biscuit jam.
Yeah, but be careful. You're going down. Walk.
Hey, biscuit jam. I need to.
Dạ, mà bị hẹn thì bên em.
There in line nung kamay. Ngayon.
Hana pada jam. Kaya may mokya.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You can have that one. Yeah.
Ooh. Hot.
Hot, eh? Come on, get in there. You prefer them raw or cooked?
Raw. Much better. That's good. They've been there too long.
Too long. How's that?
You know that.
Good.
You know that big log on the track on the way in.
It is lovely.
The chicken track.
When we pulled into here earlier, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even know where we were going. I didn't even know we were going to be hitting the coastline, to be honest. So I hadn't let the tyres down, and coming through, you can see the soft sand behind me here. I've pretty much just come to a stop here. Managed to get into high range first gear, and I was just really pushing it coming in because I still had like 45 psi on my tyres. So I'm just dropping them down now to, I'll start at 25 psi and then throw the treads underneath each tyre and just crawl up and around here and should get out. No worries. And if it's if I'm sinking in, I'll just drop the tyres down to like 18 and then I'll definitely get out.
An manang ani today kan an manak ngan min nga takan kan with na an manang ani today kan. Thank you, Apo.
So what was that? I got no idea what you said.
That's a wrap for the day. We've caught some fish. That's the whole thing for them.
Okay.
Day.
Okay. You could have said something like what? Like, I had no idea. You could have said wild reaches is bloody terrible. Worst show on YouTube. And I would have been like, yeah, perfect, thank you.